I don't know if they need me to do it yet, but I was gonna do it.
Fancy yourself a Mandeville man? You would do what only a Mandeville can. Then lift your legs and put up your hands, be a Mandeville man. He comes. Oh, ho, ho! You have not to fear from me. Not at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the Chimera. But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me. Godbert, why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion, if not that? Wait, I know you. She of strong, yet tender fingers? But more importantly, how in the hells did you learn the Mandeville? If I did not teach you, then who? By the grace of Thor, what sorcery is this? He yet lives? Hildibrand, Hillador, Maximilian Mandeville! "10 years, Hildibrand. 10 years since you left home, and 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalabood. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead? Son, you are Hildy's father? Godbert the goldsmith's a Mandeville man. Smith things only a Mandeville can. Oil him up and give him a tan. Fit for a Mandeville man. Ho, 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 ho.
Please, father, cease your undulations at once. There are more pressing matters at hand.
Oh.
this antique vase. It must be made whole once more, for the sake of Miss Maria.
Do not worry, little one. I deal with worse cases before my morning bowel movements. Ho, ho, ho. Hold your applause until the end. Byregot, guide my hammer! Look at how it sparkles in the twilight, how it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that it is a work of art?
You've completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value.
Nonsense! I have taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you were paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer?
Father, that is not my path. I am an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. There are others too, innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist.
I thought you had put away childish dreams. No matter. You will understand in due time.
No, I will not. I am an inspector, Father. I can be naught else.
Mr. Godbert? Sir, I don't think my mother's gonna like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildibrand help with the investigation.
We cannot say that for certain, can we? Mayhap she will take a liking to this reimagining. You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens that I am something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his, and Kidu as well, I should think. I see you too possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad I am to have met you, Greg. Now, let us return to Vesper Bay and see how our vase is received.
Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence! I shall be traveling there on business once I have finished gathering materials.
Oh, I think I might have seen the demon bird which took my weapon. Go on without me. I shall follow anon. A half-naked Highlander answers your summons and announces himself as Godbert the Goldsmith. As he ponders how you came to learn the Manderville, he and Hildibrand lock eyes momentarily, causing the inspector to inexplicably flee the scene. All is explained after Godbert catches up to Hildibrand, though, as the goldsmith proceeds to berate his son in front of all present. Brushing aside his father's legitimate complaints, Hildibrand convinces Godbert to reconstruct the shattered vase. Though the results are less than ideal, perhaps Lady Dorilda will be satisfied. Return to Vesper Bay so that Maria can present the vase to her mother. Mayhap Miss Maria should be the one to present the vase. Very well.
I hope she likes it.
Oh, it's a reconstructed vase, sweetie. If every component were an object were to be replaced, could the resulting object be fundamentally considered the same? Philosophers are unsure. Godbert doesn't care.
Mother, I brought you your vase.
By the gods, have you all no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in your chicanery? I don't even know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance whatsoever to the vase I purchased. Now see here, Lady Dorilda. Not only did you send Maria to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beasts attack, which they did, but...
Gaudy trash!
Lord Mandeville, sir, I did not recognize that you had... I had not recognized that you had arrived. I didn't realize it. Though I know it's nothing compared to the lavish accommodations an esteemed gentleman such as yourself must enjoy, I must pray my humble abode meets with your satisfaction.
Oh, it does, my lady. It does indeed. Especially that exquisite vase over yonder. Although I gather from your previous comments that you do not like my reconstruction.
Your reconstruction? Oh ho! I don't like it. I love it. I would go so far as to call it the new centerpiece of my Thorn Dynasty collection.
Ah, what a relief. I would have been most distressed had you said otherwise. We Mandevilles do so take pride in our work and ever strive for professional perfection. Oh, but why am I repeating what my son Hildibrand doubtless told you when he offered to investigate the duelist's threats? Enough expository banter, I say.
I cannot recall if your son used those precise words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most welcome. You will be helping us, Inspector Hildibrand, will you not? Wait a minute. Your father is Lord Godbert Mandeville, the man who took Irlande Quiveron's seat on the Syndicate. It appears there have been a great many developments over the past 10 years, of which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must redirect our energies toward the investigation of the thieving duelist. Our first order of business will be to review all the facts with consenting Inspector Byregot. Yes.
I think she likes it.
I hope I did not speak overmuch earlier. My wife would describe it as a proclivity to pontificate, but I prefer to think of it as an earnest desire to establish rapport with my fellow man.
Come, we have a thief to catch. Let us seek out Inspector Byregot at once. There he is. There he is. Why are you still here? Allow me to elucidate. Lady Dorilda has asked that we assist you with the investigation. Now, kindly share with us all your information. Fine. Our plans have advanced to a stage that even you couldn't ruin them anyway. I commissioned several reproductions of the Treaty Blade through a merchant named Jojon Pa, who traffics in counterfeit antiques. These blades have been delivered to the observatorium where they are being distributed amongst Lady Arilda's sellswords. Once I give the order, they will transport them via alternate routes to Vesper Bay. Oh, I think I get it. You're hiding the real transport with a bunch of decoys, right? They're all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, all our forces will converge on his location, including those disguised as small folk along each route. The real Treaty Blade will remain in the original owner's vault until the thief has been apprehended. Everything has been accounted for. You are superfluous. Mayhap we could use more small folk to watch the roads in and out of the observatorium, assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unassuming fashion.
Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am a master of disguise. Have you any information regarding the duelist himself? A description?
You never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? The thief is said to be a towering brute dressed in red who wields a halberd.
A man so garishly dressed should be easy to find in snowy Coalthos.
Then I suppose we don't need your help after all, do we? Come or don't, I couldn't care less. Be seeing you.
Farewell. I will see you later.
Pray forgive my lateness.
Greg, my good man, what a pleasure to see you again. We just received new information regarding the weapon thief. A victim described him as a halberd-wielding brute dressed in a ridiculous outfit.
A ridiculous outfit. Ho! Now I am intrigued. What reasons would a warrior have for wearing impractical clothing?
Ha 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 ha! What reason indeed! It is enough to make a gentleman laugh.